All right, dudes. So went and got some pieces for my box over here. I'm actually over here. I'm gonna move this a little closer so you guys can see what I'm working with. So basically, here's where we're at. It's been 30 degrees the last like 4 or 5 days. I noticed about 12 days ago that this hive had some empty queen cells, no eggs, no nothing. Still had a couple frames that needed drawn out. Saw some brood, cap brood, had some cap drones, but no drones yet. So I wanted to come out here a few days ago, but like I said, it's been below freezing for the last 4 or 5 days, so I haven't been able to. Today I was doing some chores, looked out the window. This hive had a lot more activity than usual. Kind of a bad sign. Came out here, no obvious swarming, but still had to get in here just to see what's going on. So moral of the story, don't do chores, never doing that again. Let me reset up the camera for you. Hopefully we will find our queen in here. If the queen is in here, we're doing a split today. This is about 2 weeks before I really wanted to do a split. Definitely didn't want to do it today because tonight is another freezing day. So if you split up the bees too much, it's harder for them to regulate. Sorry, got the hiccups, had to chug some water real quick. It's harder for the bees to regulate the temperature in there, and they have to keep the temperature at I think it's like 98 or something like that, somewhere in the 90s, to make sure that the brood develop correctly and that they don't die. So I'm gonna reset this up. We're gonna get in there, we're gonna try and split these guys up. Hopefully we'll have a Beyonce by the end of the night, or the end of the day, and we'll see what happens. Get a good little fire going. Your little egg, or your little nest. There's no eggs in here. Well, there's probably something in there, but I don't know what it is. It's gone now. Give it about 10 or so puffs. Get it a good little fireball going. Let me smolder it. There we go. A little bit for you and you and you. Okay. And now we are going to remove those frames that we actually looked at just a minute ago. So I'm going to use my smaller one, my little cutesy boy. Alright, cutesy boy, let's see what's going on. Alright, we got some drones. We got some nectar. That'll go on the outside. Well, I'm sure there's no queen for sure. Alright. Over there. Alright. Next one. We got, I think this is the one where they only worked on 1/2 of it. We got, yeah, a little more nectar. Good, good. And nothing. Just a bunch of drones. Okay, we're gonna put this one over there. All right, and this one has our queens, or our princesses. I'm really hoping it's not too late, but it's a pretty good chance it's too late. They tricked me, you know? Okay. So I've got a lot of princesses on there. I don't think there's a queen on there. And these are like brand new eggs. I think we're gonna be okay. I really hope we'll be okay. And there are a lot of swarm cells on there. All right. Let's see what we got on this one. More drones, more brood, some capped, some uncapped. So really look for the queen on here. Sorry, bud. Let's see what you got here. Got some ugly comb here. All right. At least the honey smells good this year. Smells like grapes. It's not even grapes yet. Grapes haven't even started to bloom. All right. Because I neglected to clean up these frames, this queen is going to be a nightmare to find if she's even in here. I'm not seeing anybody swinging or going back and forth here. And there's another swarm cell in here. That's wild. It's this 6, 7, 8, 9. This is swarm cell number 9 that I have found. Oh, come on, ladies. Don't do that to me. There we go. All right. All right. This one's not drawn out at all. So, naturally, I'll move it over there. That way they got some room to grow. One thing I'm not seeing is a lot of bees migrating back or forth, which means there might not be a queen in here, but the numbers are so high. There's gotta be a queen in here. Well, this weather has got me. Just to show you guys what I'm seeing, I've got full numbers in this hive. I don't think it's swarmed yet, which is some kind of Christmas miracle, pre-Christmas miracle. Very pre-Christmas miracle. Possibly post-Christmas miracle. Maybe just a miracle. Maybe Christmas had nothing to do with it, but for my wife's benefit, I thought I'd throw Christmas in there. She's a fan, you know? The only queen that matters, you know? You know what I'm saying? There you go. Actually, let me pop it up a little bit for you, help you out there. You could see a little bit more of what I'm looking at. Alright, so there is a type of split that people would have done a few days ago, and it's called a walkaway split. And it's where you just take this top, put it over there on its own, and then you just leave it alone. Let nature do its thing. And if the queen is not on any of these frames, I think that's what I'm gonna do. These bees are acting so relaxed. Part of it, unfortunately, is it's cold outside. But the forecast has tomorrow in the 60s, and then the next couple days I think are supposed to be in the 50s and 60s. So hopefully that will help these ladies out in getting everything that they need, getting their needs met, you know. Ooh, I see some waggle dancing. That's good. That's good. Some activity I like. Everybody likes a good dance. Fun fact about dancing and me, I met my wife swing dancing. My icebreaker / opening line was, hey, did you get those tattoos in prison? And she didn't talk to me for like 6 months. So, you know, there were some moves. Some moves were made. But persistence, I wore her down gradually over time, and she was like, all right, I guess this guy is bearable. I'm gonna clean this one up. Sorry, ladies. I know y'all are working real hard on whatever this is, but it's gotta go. Ooh, you can tell it's cold out here. That did not bend at all. So the reason temperature is mattering to me right now is back in biology, you'll recall warm-blooded, cold-blooded. So humans and most mammals, I think all mammals, I think it's like a requirement, are warm-blooded, which means we can regulate our own temperature. Bees are cold-blooded, which means they cannot regulate their own temperature. And that is why they have metal lids on the top to help heat up the inside of the hive, because the hotter it is, the better it is for the bees. And there is a threshold. It's like once it gets in the hundreds, they do some other bee magic in here to kind of cool it down. But for the most part, they like it warmer than they do cold, because they actually can't move if it gets too cold. They'll just like seize up because all the liquid in their body freezes. So that's maybe our saving grace. It's been too cold, so the queen can't leave. Kind of messing up the feng shui of the hive over there, because I'm not putting it in exactly the right pattern. There's a lot of nectar on this one, and I've already taken 3 frames of nectar. So actually, I'm gonna do a thing. So I shook the bees up over here, and I'm gonna see if they fly back to here, where some of the hormones and stuff are. I hope that's what they're gonna do. They may or may not, because the smell is kind of familiar in that one. But I don't want to take all of their nectar supply if all of it was up top. So I'm gonna leave this one in here for now. We're gonna move down a level, see what we're working with. If there's some queen cells in here, or if maybe a queen is in here is what I really want. That'll kind of determine how we move forward. So, all right, ladies, let's see what we got here. All right, on frame number 1, this weird green frame that might actually be a drone frame, but y'all are using it correctly. We have, this is a drone frame, and they filled it with honey. So, these bees, bro, these bees, let me show you something. This is a drone frame, so you'll see the holes are a little bigger than this frame that's a normal frame. So they're meant for the queen to put drones in here, to know that she can put a bunch of drones in here, and that be all that they do. But actually in that top board over there, they messed up the design, did some weird bee math, and made that their drone frame instead of this one. This one has a little bit of honey in it, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do them a solid. Since they've already done it themselves, because they're strong, independent ladies, I'm gonna take that one out. I'm gonna put a regular frame in. This one, wax is already drawn out, looking pretty good. I'll just let them have this one. That way they don't have to do any weird math. And I can just put that somewhere else. Alright. We're at swarm cell number 8. I'd be kind of surprised if there weren't some more. But we'll see. This one's heavy, so I'm pretty sure it's all nectar. Yeah. It's a heavy boy. So that's good. Means they've got some honey in there. Actually, I'm going to do them a solid. Look out. Move this new blank frame in one. I'm going to put the honey wall on the outside. So, a little bit of weird science. It helps them with some insulation by putting the honey on the outside, and it's also just how they do it. So, you know, save them a little work. I don't know if they were thinking about doing it or not, but did it anyways. Alright, so less heavy, so should be bees. Oh boy, hate that. Hate to see it. Okay, ladies. So, this is part of that stuff that I hate as a beekeeper. So, I'm looking right here. They're not following the template, which is going to hurt us in the long run. Look at that. The structure is not there. Stability's not there, so I just have to pull this whole bad boy off. I'll leave it over here so they can take everything out of it, but you can't let them do that. If you do that as a beekeeper, they're gonna put stuff on the back here, like swarm cells, and you're gonna miss them. So I hate to do this, but what's also going to happen is in a month from now, when these guys are really pulling in a lot of honey and nectar and stuff, because they've done this, they're going to build wax all the way across and touch the other side over here, which is going to make this really difficult for me and them, and in the long run I'm going to destroy a lot more of their comb and probably spill a lot more of their honey and all that. But I do genuinely hate doing this, because it's like they put a lot of work into it. Now I got to mess it all up. So sorry, ladies. I don't think they like it either, but you know, it's like if you're a parent, it's kind of like you got to do it. You got to eat your vegetables. You got to follow the template. or you're gonna mess us both up in the long run here. So, for whatever reason, they weren't really a big fan of this wax. Another thing, yeah, there you go, get out of there, stinging the hive beetle. So, also some pests can hide back there and you'll miss them. I wouldn't have seen that, guys. So that's one hive beetle here, 8 swarm cells, nothing else. A lot of drones. Those are our mental notes for this this one. So the bees, yeah, they're starting to get a little testy. So we're gonna give them a little smoke. And I should probably speed up, to be honest. Oops. Oh, shit. I did not mean to do that. Found another queen cell here. I accidentally ripped it open, so... and I smashed her. Okay, well, anyways, so... Oh, that's not very helpful, but this down here is queen jelly. They say what it is it's just like normal nectar and pollen in here. It's just got a higher fat content. Doesn't really do anything. It just lets the bees know to get a little bigger because it's got more calories. So let me hurry up, do the rest of this inspection so that I can close these ladies up and they can enjoy the rest of their day. All right, here we go. Here's a brick of brood. I love that. All right. Do I see a queen? Should be coming up soon. Another queen cell. Another swarm cell. So that puts me at 10? Is that where we're at? 10 swarm cells. Even if I lost the queen, I definitely have enough bees and resources here for a viable hive. So another thing that could have happened, I don't really know the timeline of this. They could have just killed the queen. Could have been her time to go, you know? That's how nature is. Not nice sometimes. I'm not seeing a queen or her entourage, but man, there are a lot of bees in here. It's a good looking thing. Over. Next one. See some waggle dancing. Maybe there's some on your side. See a lot of waggle dancing actually. Maybe it was warmer than I thought it was. The news lied to me. You can't trust the news. That's the real message from this inspection. Can't trust the news. Man, there's so many bees. It's hard to believe that there's no queen in here. But I'm trying to already come to grips that I may have lost her this morning in a swarm. I saw a lot of activity outside. It didn't look like a normal swarm, but it was enough that made me do this inspection today that I was going to do tomorrow when it was finally warmer. So, I mean, at least I noticed it. waggle dance. Waggle, waggle, waggle. Let me try and get you this waggle dance here. Let's see what we got. Look at this girl right here. She's doing a waggle dance. She's doing a waggle dance. And combing through all these bees, this is harder than I remember it being. Maybe the stakes are a little higher, you know. Normally I find the queen pretty quickly. Queen. Got a bunch of ball action over here. Is the queen under there? Nope. Well, fellas, we may have lost her this morning, but she left us with quite a legacy for these other two hives here. So we have one queen cell here, one cap queen cell. I still have one more frame. I don't think I missed her. I was looking pretty hard. But this is a lot of bees. I don't remember there being this many bees last time she swarmed on me. But also, I've missed the majority of beekeeping season the last 2 years because of deployments with my job. So I had to go to the Middle East. I couldn't see it as much as I would like to, but not doing that this year, so it's nice. Time to grow out my mullet again, you know, have a good time. Oh, I'm losing it. There we go. I'm lost. Whew. All right, what we got here? Wow. Have a bee getting in on me? I think it's just an illusion. It's in my mind, you know. All right, this is all pollen. This is all pollen and nectar. Good. Okay, so what I am gonna do, there are still quite a few bees on the side, but I'm just gonna chalk it up to I lost the queen. So, give it the old shakaroo over there. So what that does, lets me drop off a lot of bees. I see them coming to both hives, so I do think I lost the queen, and that is a bummer. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna put this bad boy back together. Maybe a bad girl. I guess it's more girl than boy in here. Don't have the frames and the things I like in here. You know what? I'm gonna fix that problem right now. All right, we're gonna take all these frames out. We're gonna put them in the top box that was here, because my top box has my spacers in it. I love spacers. Wonder if I actually have one frame too many in the bottom, which would be unfortunate, but that means I'll just take the blink one out. So Bee space is important. I like to make it easier on both of us by keeping it precise. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in just a second. Alright ladies, look out, please. This is why I wear gloves when other people do not, because I definitely would have been stung on the fingers today with all the grabbing I've had to do. And yep, I have one frame too many. Oh no, sorry lady, get your head out of there. Get your head out. Almost crushed one. Alright, so that is a packed beehive. That is great news. That is great news. So another way I know that the queen is probably not here, I haven't smelled bananas yet, and banana Laffy Taffy is the signature smell of the get that guy out of my house pheromone. So, there we go. Is this all the way full or is it not? Yeah, wow, that one is really propolis on there. Love that. All right, so this is what the inside of the beehive looks like. But you'll notice I don't have any ridges here. In here I have metal frames put in that help me keep my bee space, which is a really precise measurement. It's between 1 inch and 3/4 of an inch. And it is where bees will make honeycomb. If it's more than that, they'll fill it all up and mess up everything. If there's less space than that, then they put propolis, which is unworkable, and that's how they seal everything. So you want to keep it in that sweet spot of bee space. All right, so, yep. Pull this grass out of the way. This box is about to go on here. Whew. Time to practice throwing my back out here. So you want to give them a little smoke, get them off the edges. Pick them up, put them down. Look out, look out, look out. Okay, they're on there. Okay, I probably squished a few. Yeah, I squished a few. Sorry, ladies. Sorry. Hate that. That might be the part I hate the worst, even more than tearing up their house. Sometimes they sound like Rice Krispie treats, and I don't like that. So, anyways, these girls are all put in their hive. I think we have a good enough number here. There are 2 cells in there, 6 cells in there. There are more bees in here, but we should be all right. Wonder how many times I've been able to say bee this episode. Look out! Look out! I'm trying to put your lid on. Ugh, what a terrible sound. gonna leave them in there, let them Thunderdome it out, let the queens fight. The best queen will be the new queen. Okay, in about a month, which fortunately it's a month from now, because the honey flow is starting. Yeah, in about a month we'll have 2 solid queens. I'm gonna actually try and mark them this year because I've never marked my queens before. So I'll get a cool pin. Maybe we'll do gold or blue or something. But yeah, hopefully we'll have a new RBG and a new Beyonce. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a little chaotic. Sorry we kind of had to play it and do it live, but it's nature. It's just how you got to do it. All right, dudes. I'll see you next time.